Hey, welcome to another episode of Becoming a Cop, YouTube Live. We have a jam-packed show for you tonight. We've been gone for a couple of weeks, but we are back. And with us tonight is the ever-amazing Black Rob is here. Rob, what's happening, brother?
Oh, not much. Been busy the past couple weeks.
You've been doing police work, huh?
I have, yes.
Is it fun? Is it fun to get back in the game?
It is. It's actually, I thought the precinct I was going to was going to be a little slower, but no. It's coming to find out where I'm at, and I'm not going to give it away so people don't know where I work. But they're gentrifying a lot of areas, and I'll say they're gentrifying, so people are getting pushed out into different precincts. So I'll just leave it at that.
Scott Abner, welcome, man. We are gonna get going here. This is gonna be a really good show tonight. And as always, Donovan is here, man. Donovan, what's happening with you out there? And you're in a different office this time, I feel. Are you getting away from the heat?
I'm in the same office. I moved inside weeks ago.
Oh, because of the heat.
Yeah, but it's cool today. It's only 100 degrees today.
How much?
100.
Ooh, you might as well get your sweater out.
I know. I thought about wearing a sweatshirt tonight.
It's going to be like the high 90s here tomorrow with the heat index of like 110. So looking forward to that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get like that here, but
you're missing out.
I'm missing out on the heat.
Yeah.
I kept seeing things that was going to be triple digits in LA, California, or whatever, but it hasn't transpired in LA proper, but I guess around there. But they're supposed to get pretty warm out there. I don't miss that at all. 110, 105, the AC on for 3-4 days in a row, trying to get out of the heat. Going outside and having all the moisture sucked out of your skin. You look like, it was so bad, man. It was so bad. But so welcome to the show. The folks that are watching live, welcome to the show. The folks who will watch afterward as well. We're going to get going here. We've got some things to talk about. So, the Olympics are coming up in 2028 in LA, and there's got some problems here. I don't know if they got some problems. We're going to be talking about they need 12 to 15,000 officers. They only have about 8,600, LAPD does, with the numbers getting smaller. LAPD Academy cuts. They're talking about closing the Academy for 6 months beginning in January 2027, so they can throw 300 training officers back in the field, close the academy, throw those training officers back in the field. We're going to talk about that, how that affects everything. And Dallas has a uniform change where they have some things that you can do now that you weren't able to do before. But let's talk about this LA Olympic staffing crisis. The 2028 Olympics are coming up. And this information comes from an LAPD commander where he did a hearing in California, in Sacramento, and he talked about this. So we're going to watch a video about this.
Southern California will need a jaw-dropping 24,000 police officers to protect the LA 28 Olympic Games that begin just about 2 years from now. About half of those officers will be needed in the city of LA alone to protect venues and provide traffic control. That is far more than the LAPD can currently provide. Investigative reporter Eric Leonard has been following the security planning for the Games. He joins us with new information.
This is going to be a major challenge over the next 2 years. How to provide enough officers for the huge security footprint that will be needed during the 2 months of the Games, including time for setup and the Paralympic Games. The LAPD is already shorthanded with about 8,500 officers total these days, and with its regular police work that it will still have to do during the Games, it can only provide a fraction of what will be needed, meaning the city will have to import thousands and thousands of other officers.
On peak demand days, the LAPD will deploy approximately 6,700 officers across the various sites, of which we, the LAPD, can only provide 1/3 of that deployment, so roughly 2,200 officers per day. That leaves a staffing gap of approximately 4,400 officers per day. This is for LAPD venues only.
The LAPD commander there told the Senate's Public Safety Committee recently that these are the officers who will cover the 8 Olympic venues and other sites within city limits. In total, he estimates 12 to 15,000 officers will be needed just for the locations and the events in the city over the course of the games. For all of Southern California, that total number of officers needed will be between 24 and 30,000 for the duration of the games. And few departments in California have many officers to spare. Just like Los Angeles, many cities and counties are below ideal staffing levels. Some departments require officers to work mandatory overtime just to cover necessary assignments every day. So, if they can't send the thousands needed, the state legislature is considering a bill that would allow out-of-state officers to work in California during the summer games. The bill is sponsored by LA Mayor Karen Bass's office. It was introduced by Assemblywoman Tina McKinnon, who's promised that these imported officers will be trained on California law before they are sent out to Olympic sites.
If we don't have enough officers, the federal government will come in and send in their officers. They will send in their ICE officers. They'll send in their federal officers.
Oh, now ICE is okay.
We will prioritize local police officers.
One police advocacy group is already opposed to this. It's expressed concern that officers brought in from other states won't operate with the same level of accountability as officers who already work in California. The LAPD is also looking at some other possibilities to increase staffing during the Olympic Games, including possibly sending the police academy recruits who are in training that summer out to fulfill some of the security assignments. I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News.
Southern California will need a job.
Stand by. There's a lot to unpack there. I want to note a couple of things. One, I was in 2018. I was in a meeting with public safety background investigation division with the chief, who was a civilian chief there, and she said at the time in 2018, she said that LAPD wants 12,000 officers by 2028 for the Olympics. The other thing is that video of that commander who's heading up he heads up the major events group or something like that for LAPD, like huge things like the Olympics. That video where he's talking about we need 12 to 15,000 officers, that video is from 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are. So there's a lot going on, but I'm going to hand it off to you guys, whoever wants to go. I have an opinion on all this stuff. But how's it going to work? Rob, what do you think?
I don't have a clue how it's going to work. I mean, so I'm wondering if they're leaving the door open. So to me, there's a huge logistical issue bringing in federal officers to supplement, only because, who's going to be in control of the federal government or California or LA, and I think that's going to be, like National Guard doing security or who knows? It's going to be a nightmare. I think no matter which way it goes.
Yeah. Donovan, I want to ask you something. So they're floating at the state level in the legislature. Hey, let's bring in 15,000 out-of-state officers. We'll tell them about California law and we'll deputize them. And good luck getting all those chiefs of police and sheriffs to give up all those officers. And how are you going to deputize people and make them California Post certified for right now? How does that work?
That's the baffling part. When I heard that and they said they wanted to give them post training, I'm like, how is that ever going to work? There's no way to do it. And then think about it too. The body cameras alone.
Oh, geez.
You start thinking of that. It's an absolute nightmare that our country has gotten herself into. It's not even just LA; it's our entire country.
Yeah. Let's take that a step further, though. The whole deputizing officers from different states. When are they going to do the training to learn up about California law? Is it going to be they got brought in a month before to learn about it? Like, I just went through a lateral academy to learn about my state's laws, and that was 3.5 months.
Yeah.
So how long would it take?
the laws they can do. I mean, a lot of that can be done online, which is
Right.
fine. You know, they can do that, but I don't know. I mean, you're hearing all this about, you know, they need 15,000 officers and 24,000 total. Why isn't anyone talking about all these like civilian this and civilian that? I got a great idea. Burning Man has a great security force that goes on Labor Day. Why don't they bring them over for the Olympics?
Daddy Trump. We're gonna, you know, don't come into our state. Don't come into California.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, can you send all those federal officers to California?
Yep.
I mean, I think they're going to end up. I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to send in, you know, like for security stuff like that. They'll send in federal officers, National Guard, you know, so that they're doing the non-law enforcement stuff, which is basically security, and then they'll have officers doing, you know, something else.
I think you'll see a large deployment of National Guard.
Yeah.
And reserve units. I mean, I think you'll see a lot of that before the feds are brought in.
Right.
You know what was funny? That 3 years ago, the commander went in there and said, "Hey, so we need this many officers per day, and we can only give you 2,200 of them from LAPD." So they're already short-staffed on patrol, and they're gonna harvest these officers from somewhere around the department to fill in these spots for the Olympics. It's like, how do they balance between the needs of the people of LA who have crimes going on and the needs of the Olympics? Because I think they're going to want to look good for the Olympics, right?
Right. Well,
And
I know exactly how they're going to do it. It's just like, you know, what happened during, you know, the 2020 riots. They declare an unusual occurrence. All days off are canceled. So when that happens, only code 3 calls get dispatched. So if your house gets broken into, officer won't come for a couple weeks.
yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to be worse than they think. But 12 to 15,000 officers, that would be a dream in LA. That would be a dream.
Right.
Has LA ever been that many officers? I don't think they ever have.
On paper, they were in 2020. On paper, they were 10,000.
No.
But of course, that's a fake number. I mean, on paper, it was that many people, but you had all kinds of people. You know, they're IOD, they're sick, they're blah blah blah. So all that was just to make Mayor Villaraigosa look good. But no, they've never had anywhere close to that.
Well, you have to understand too, 10,000 on paper, probably 3,000 to 4,000. Actually, it's probably accurate. 3,000 to 4,000 are like inside jobs, like in the building or stuff that civilians could do. Put it that way.
Yeah. Well, he gave away the numbers back then. He said 2,200. They'll only be able to give 2,200 to the Olympics, which means how many were actually are going to be left in the field to answer calls. Because I remember working the '84 Olympics, and I don't remember crime stopping. You know, anything.
Oh,
being
come
different.
on. It stopped.
It was
They took a break.
It was a big party the whole time, just a party.
Hey, so I quick looked up that bill that they're pushing through for the training. And they say it's in there that it's going to be streamlined training program. That's all they say. It's hung up in the Senate right now because, of course, the Senate is re-referenced a couple things in it, so it can't get passed over to the governor yet to sign it. So you'd think they put a rush on this because you know how California Post is. If they're going to streamline anything, it's not going to be streamlined to get it streamlined. That's for sure. So
yeah.
Well, here's the other thing. This is what I'm thinking of liability wise. So let's say go through that, an out-of-state officer, let's say from Arizona, comes over and something happens where they violate policy. Well, whose policy is it? And also now, are they suing the department in Arizona? Are they suing LAPD, the state? Who? Those sue everybody, I think, probably. But
well, if they come in, who hired them?
Right.
Who made them cops?
well, they would fall under LAPD. If they're coming in from out of state, they got to be deputized or whatever. So they would fall initially under LAPD, but obviously once LA runs out of money, then they'll go after the other agency.
Yeah, that's right, Scott. It's going to be crazy, and I just hope that I just hope nothing happens, man, because this is prime time. We got some stuff going on in the Middle East, and people are kind of pissed at us. You
saw what happened in New York today too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was weird. What was he trying to do? Light the sidewalk on fire or something?
I saw the video of it. And I'm just like, that's weird.
Trying to make a point. Those are the type of guys that they try to do this thing where they light, and then they end up getting the fuel on them, and they light themselves on fire.
It's Darwinism. Come on now.
Yeah, that was a weird video. And did you watch the one from ABC? We're just talking off. If you guys hear about this guy that threw some kind of flammable liquid on some front of some building and lit it on fire and didn't do a very good job running away. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, there was one on ABC 7 or ABC, but the lady that was doing the cell phone video, she kept saying just weird. It could have done without the audio. If I was ABC, I would have cut out the audio because she was driving me nuts.
I was thinking of, Ken, just going back to the Olympics.
Yes.
Logistically, what about equipment? Like police cars. LA doesn't have enough to just to provide for their own people. So how is that going to work?
Be like Hawaii. Be like Honolulu PD.
Right?
They get to buy their own cars and outfit them with lights and stuff.
Or they can drive the little Cushman and get extra money.
Or remember all those, Rob, you remember all those worthless electric BMWs that LAPD had?
God. Oh, yeah.
Where'd those, pull those out of retirement, man.
They get 100 miles to a charge. That's like nothing.
There was one where they, in some northern city or central California city, where it made the news where they had a Tesla that was a police car. It was an actual patrol car, and the guy was on his way, and he ran out of energy. He ran out of juice for the car. It stopped.
Yeah.
Well, in Vegas here, they actually have the cyber trucks. They got 5 cyber trucks on patrol. Yeah.
Cyber trucks, yeah. Maybe ask neighbor counties to come help. That's that mutual aid. Rob and Donovan.
They're going to be helping anyways, because it's not just in LA. So even though it's the LA 2020 Olympics, there are events in LA County, Ventura County, Orange County. They're all over. So it's not just Los Angeles or LA County. It's all over. So they're going to have their own staffing issues.
Yeah, there's not going to be enough in Southern California alone.
No.
They're naturally on standby anyways, because something could happen anytime where you got like the riots happen and you got to call in agencies from all over California to come and highway patrol and all these people. So they're at the standby anyways, but this has been, we're talking, when I first heard them talking about working on the Olympics was at least 10 years ago. And so it's not like they're supposed to have all this stuff in order. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like they don't have this stuff ready to go, man.
It's 2 years until the Olympics, and they're still trying to figure out how many people.
Stay strong.
Black Rob, stay strong.
Stay strong, Black Rob.
Stay strong, man.
Yep.
Oh, man. Black Rob. There you go. Black Rob.
Oh, man.
And I'm back.
So, what kind of law could they pass that would make people post-certified? And the whole thing with I've done backgrounds. Donovan's done backgrounds where you have candidates come in from out of state. They want to be laterals. And California, they make them jump through all these hoops to get get a post waiver. And you had to get a post waiver too, Rob. It's not like you can just go, hey, we're past the law. All you have to do is be a cop. And now you can be a cop in California.
I think they're going to have to do that, though. I think they're going to have to do that.
Maybe like a temporary thing, just because it's only for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had to jump through a bunch of hoops, but it was actually relatively easy here because they kind of did all the paperwork and all the back end stuff. I just had to show up to the Lateral Academy, and that was it.
Yeah. Donovan, how does this work? In order for Rob to go be a cop where he is now, he had to have a background investigation, and it took a really long time. How are they
Right.
going to do that with 15,000
Yeah.
cops?
They're not. This is going to be just like 9/11, where cops were coming in from all over the country. It's an emergency situation, even though it's not an emergency situation. They had years to plan for it, but it is now an emergency situation. They're not going to be doing backgrounds. There's no way.
No, here's
Not
actually what I
happening
think will
whatsoever.
happen. So I actually think they're going to do something a little bit different because I think if they did it smart, which good luck with that. They'll choose like they'll be coordinating with different agencies and have reciprocity, meaning, hey, like major cities like Dallas or maybe not Chicago or Detroit because for obvious reasons, but other major cities have like a reciprocity agreement where like, hey, if their officers are working for Dallas PD, let's say that, then their post in Texas just for Dallas is good in California just for that time.
Well,
Then there's some.
they're going to do that. All this new law is doing is just talking about streamlining the laws. That's all they're doing.
Right.
And that's all you need to do. I mean, this is under emergency management, basically. So they've got to get them up to speed on the laws. They don't have time to deal with anything else, even though we're still 2 years out, less than 2 years out. But you don't have time for all that other stuff. There's no backgrounds. There's not going to be any DT training, firearms training. They're going to have to rely on those agencies that their training is going to stand true to whatever standard they need. But here's the question. All right, let's go back to 2020, Seattle, Summer of Love.
Oh, geez.
6 block radius, all blocked off. And Seattle tucked their tail in and didn't do anything and then asked for help.
Mm-hmm.
And every neighboring agency threw their hands up and said, you're on your own. We're done. We're not coming in to help. Is this what might happen to LA? It's a liability for these agencies.
It is.
Then
who wants to actually help out LA with all the stuff that's happening? It's like that's going to be people are going to be forced to do it, and that's going to cause issues.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were from out of state, let's say you were in a red state, and then a blue state says, "Hey, come help us with the Olympics," and then you get a beef, maybe a use of force beef. Who's going to be investigating that? And is it LAPD that's responsible? Is it the state? A blue state that's generally not really what I would consider pro cop.
No.
And it's going to be in LA County. I mean, who's going to investigate these use of forces or anything like that? And are you? Well, that's the thing. Who are you a police officer for?
Right. And who are they going to be getting paid by too? I'm assuming the federal government's and that, but you're going to have to shell out a lot of money to actually incentivize people to want to do this.
I talked to someone in the know. One of my in the know people. And they said that the way it's supposed to work is the agencies, including LAPD, are supposed to put out, like these agencies from out of state. And then the Olympic Committee is supposed to pay them back. Promise, we'll pay you back.
Pay LA back or pay who back?
They're supposed to pay LA back, and they're supposed to pay everybody back. So it's not like they're going to front the money and say, we're sending you, 200 officers, and here's the money for it. They're supposed to send the 200 officers and pay for it. And then the Olympic Committee is supposed to pay them back for those officers at a later time.
Yep.
So
it's no different than during campaign season for the presidents when they're out campaigning for presidency. They're supposed to be paying those agencies back for that extra security, which guess what? Never happens.
Well, but that brings up another question though. So if LA is going to front them, like that brings up my confusion is like who's actually paying the officers during this time? Then is it going to be LA or is it going to be their own agency? Because The only agency, they're not going to pay them because why would they?
No.
No.
So it's got to be LA.
And so here we
Well,
are.
Their
Go
own
ahead.
agency is going to pay them, and they're going to bill LA, hoping to be reimbursed by LA. They're not going to send their officers out there and say LA pay them. They're not going to be covered under their city, so the city will
Right.
pay them, or the county, or wherever they're coming from, and then bill LAPD, and then hope to God there's enough money left in the coffers.
Right. So, like, what agency is actually going to be okay with that? Like, hey, we'll pay to have my officer work in LA and hope I'm going to get reimbursed by LA. Like, no city's going to want to do that.
I don't see it happening.
No. And then you're gonna have to get all these agencies. I'm imagining a few hundred agencies to buy off on work permits,
Yeah.
and to scuttle the rules on that, because most agencies, you can work 20 hours a month or something like that for a work permit to work off duty.
Yeah, but
And-
will it be considered off duty or not? Will it be like a primary assignment? Because they're
and
not going to
if
be working at their normal agency.
so then again, you go to a blue state, something happens,
Yep.
and it's a decertification issue in California. Do you get decertified in your state?
I would hope not.
So many questions.
That's
So many questions and zero answers.
I wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole. There's
wouldn't
no
either.
way I would, as a chief, I wouldn't even offer my officers up. But
I
They're
mean,
gonna-
I'm still certified in California. There is zero chance of me ever coming back to work in LA.
oh, you're gonna go back. It's gonna be Black Rob's return. Bands will
Nope.
be out playing a parade.
You cannot pay me enough to go back.
There's the other issue of not all agencies are the size of an LAPD and NYPD. Some of these other huge agencies where they can give up. I mean, like 5-10 officers to give up for a 2-week period. Are they going to be on vacation? How's that going
Well,
to
it's not-
work?
Period. Because they're going to come out beforehand and work it and then come back. So I'd say minimum they're going to lose officers for a month.
Yeah, and who's going to pay for their housing and their food?
Yeah. That's the other thing too. Housing, food, per diem. Like, where are they going to stay?
Hey, hold on. It's LA. They'll give them tents and supply porta potties.
There's a place called Skid Row that has all kinds of housing.
No, they're going to send them up in
already.
the convention center with cots. They're going to do it that way.
Yeah, Scott was right with me when I was thinking about that. And there's all kinds of chow. You're gonna feed them. It's gonna be a mobilization. Are you gonna feed them three
Yeah.
squares a day?
It's like prison. It's actually going to be legitimately like prison. You're imprisoned in California.
Yeah, and then if something happens, who represents the officers from out of state?
That's true.
Who's
Even
the
more-
thing?
Think about this. What if they get into a shooting?
What if they get into a shooting?
I mean, what, like, out here, we have the FOP, Fraternal Order Police. California's unions. Like, if I get in a shooting, my FOP ain't going to come out here to represent me.
No.
Will the LAPD union represent me? I hope not, because I don't trust them.
Yeah, and if you get in a shooting, I don't know, man. This has so many holes in it. And what, Donovan? You were going to say something.
No, I wasn't. I'm just there's far too many questions to be answered in just under 2 years to get this all figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, that they have known about this for a long, long time. You could tell that the report that came out about them being 12 to 15,000 short, the report for that came out 11 days ago. So if they're that's because they floated this law to deputize officers from out of state and things.
Mhm.
But if they're doing that right now, they're sweating bullets.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Oh,
The only reason
But-
it came out now is because they're panicking.
yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
now let's go back to what you brought this up, Ken, is that they're going to shut down the academy and
Oh,
bring those 300 training cops out. What are we worried about at this point?
Yeah.
Well, So they're going to shut down the academy. The instructors and everybody that's at the academy is going to be going out into the field, and then they're talking about the recruits working like fixed post security or whatever. That brings a whole other issue. It's like, all right, so like you're talking about deputizing out of state officers. Well, these are recruits. They're not even sworn yet, and you're sending them out there. Like they're not going to be armed because they're not sworn in. Like they don't have any protection really. So what if something happens?
If you'd watch The Rookie, you'd understand how this is going to work. There's 6 people and 2 firefighters who are going to handle everything with the Olympics.
You get a shooting and you're out in the field the next day.
It's good. Yeah. I don't know what we're worried about, what we're talking about here.
I know. Yeah.
Next topic.
Well, California,
Let's do the math. So,
do you know how to do math, Ken?
Yeah, pretty much. I did. I learned better math than you did when you were young.
He's going to bring out his abacus.
We didn't have calculators.
You had an abacus. That's why.
We had abacus, which was spot on. Abacuses are never wrong.
That's right.
Yeah, liability is big.
Yep.
So let's do the math here. The LAPD on their best day graduates probably less than 25, maybe 23 officers.
Yep.
Yeah.
They graduate. So if you cut out 6 classes beginning in January 2027 up until the Olympics, that's what 138 officers that would graduate. They're losing in that 6-month period about 250 officers to attrition.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a negative for them because they're closing the academy and not adding those 138 officers. Instead, they're throwing 300 already officers assigned to the academy into the field, which means nothing for the numbers.
Yeah, but hold on, not just a highly trained instructor. So you should at least, that's 1.5 per patrol officer.
You mean the instructors that haven't been in the field in probably a decade?
Oh, you'd be surprised. They don't know how to use the equipment and stuff.
But you're forgetting a big thing, Ken, in regards to the numbers.
Yes.
So you're assuming how many, like 200 something, 235 or whatever number you said per year, losing to attrition?
250 at least.
Mm-hmm.
How many do you think currently that are working for LAPD are going to bounce before the Olympics? Knowing what's coming.
So maybe it's going to be more than 250.
I think it's going to be at least double that. I think you're going to see in 2027 and beginning of 2028 before the Olympics, you're going to see like a mass exodus from LA.
Yeah, and if you don't see that, you're going to see a lot of injuries going up where they don't have to work.
Yeah.
There might be people that want to work the Olympics that plan on leaving right afterwards because they're going to be making bank.
I know one person that's doing that, but I think they're nuts.
They're probably going to sell back their vacation time and just rake in the money.
He's doing it because he was the harbor officer that got attacked in the station. He worked the 84 Olympics and he wants to work the 2028 Olympics.
I thought
that is like his sole purpose.
Are you sure that was the same guy? Because that officer died. The guy at the front desk, he died of COVID. I think it's someone else.
That'd be the first I heard he died.
Yeah,
he worked. Hold on, I got to do this math here. He worked the 84 Olympics and he wants to work the 28.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to fact check you, Ken, because that doesn't sound right.
Well, he would have to have over 40 years on.
I know.
He was a rookie in the 84 Olympics.
I don't think it's the same guy that was in that harbor situation at the front desk though, because that guy died of COVID. I'm
going to fact check you right now because that would be the first time I heard he died because I worked with him before.
He's calling you out, Ken.
I'm seriously calling you out right now.
Do it. We have Rob fact checking me
on a live YouTube. Ken is being called out right now.
My mind is being fact checked.
What was his?
I want to know. I want to know how Lauren feels about this.
Is she there?
Yeah, I know. She's really quiet now.
Where did she go, man? Where did she go? Rob, and as in real time, Rob is fact
so
checking.
You are wrong, Ken.
I'm not wrong.
So So the officer that got attacked in the station did not die from COVID. That was a separate officer.
He was the one at the front desk that got in the fight with the guy. The guy at the front desk is the one who died of COVID.
Right,
he
but
was
I
getting
think
beat,
it
he was getting
was-
beat up.
What I'm reading is somebody else.
I think she's annoyed that Black Rob is questioning Ken.
How dare you? So what we're saying is Rob somehow clarified that I was correct. That it wasn't the guy who was at. It was the guy at the
You were
front
saying it was the
desk.
guy at the front desk.
He's the guy that got beat up by the guy that came in Harbor Division, and then
Yes,
that's
but
the
he didn't
same
die
officer
from
that
COVID.
died. What did he die from?
No.
He died of COVID.
He
What's your article say?
die.
Fact check me live. Do it.
Ay,
And then say you're sorry. Live. Say you're sorry. Say I was raw. I was
We're
raw.
gonna say
Raw. I was
on.
raw.
No.
Look at the comment. Look at the comment on the screen.
Oh wait, I just messed
Tell
up
me we're
here.
looking at.
Black Rob's better.
Me and Ken are fighting over the comments here. Go ahead, Ken. Get the next one up.
Oh, did I do it? Oh, you. Oh, wait.
No,
you're
dude,
good.
zero chance I'm working the Olympics. No. Not a chance.
Oh
Not
my
a
gosh, that's
chance.
funny. Yeah. So what we're saying is that if I was somebody who was a boot in '84, and here we are 42 years later, I don't think I would. First, I wouldn't be on the job working the field. Because
Right?
that makes you 60 something years old, man. What are you doing? Go enjoy your life.
Mhm.
Go tell your friend I said, go enjoy your life. Go enjoy your life.
Right.
He works the front desk. He works front desk, watch 3 hours.
And he's got 42 years on?
Yep.
44. Wait, 42 years. What?
Mhm.
Golly, that's insane.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No,
So-
thank you.
So basically, guys, the LAPD, and this isn't an idea that's just being floated. This is the funny thing about it. The reason we know about this thing with the academy cuts and all that, because it was floated in a command staff meeting that two snitches went to the LA Times and told them about, and they said they can't use their names because they're not authorized to discuss, this kind of information. So why are you going to the LA Times of all people, man?
Because it's the LA Times.
Oh, dang it. Dang it. Okay, let's do this.
There you go.
Rob, you should work the Olympics so I can gloat about you.
No, I left
How
California.
you
for a
don't
reason.
have to put up with this. And to put up with this in. And then there's a
in
blank.
blank.
Maybe this guy's dream to finish his career
That's literally what it is.
is the Olympics.
Well, the way it sounded, it may not be finishing his career. Maybe just be finishing everything for him.
Maybe.
Oh, that's there is a guy though that he was in the 280 class, which was 2 months ahead of mine. And Ken, they're going to call you.
Yep, Ken.
I'm out of retirement
They're-
working too.
They're gonna do a retirees program, and Ken's gonna be
Yep.
out there working the Olympics.
You know what? I want that Joe Biden immunity before I even step foot. I want immunity for every future anything that comes up. So, Lauren, I'll do it. Get me that immunity, and I'm in. What was I going to say? Oh, there's a guy that works for the Protective League, the union. He's a director there.
Which one?
And, God, what is his name? I forget his name, but he was in the class ahead of me, 2 months ahead of me. So he was in the February 1980 class, and he still technically works for the department because now he's a league director, and they get paid by LAPD for that, or they get reimbursed. But so he's got 46 years on a job, and he's still in there. The hunger. Oh, dang it! You keep doing that. What? Stop it!
Hunger Games was sitting up there for a while, Ken.
I can't watch everything. So So Donovan is producing tonight. I'm just going to go and sit here.
Ken's a little slow, so I was trying to speed along here.
I'm a little slow.
Ken's always slow.
I'm a little slow.
He's old. Come on.
I'm methodical. I'm methodical in everything. I don't do, yeah. So with that, what do you guys think? You think the numbers are going to match up? You think what happens in so the Olympics are going to end when in August 2028? You think? Mm-hmm. And then after that, thank you. It was a big party, people coming, awesome, thank you, and they all leave. And then now what? Then what? The numbers tank even more. I think what? So I think that you think that the LAPD would be hovering maybe closer to 8,000, 8,100, something like that.
Lower than that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if they put out the true numbers, they'll be lower than that. But as we all know, they don't put out the true numbers because they say 8,500. Yeah, they don't have 8,500.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's going to come crashing down. They're probably going to pat themselves on the back because they think that LA City is going to take the credit if nothing happens and everything goes well. And they're going to take the credit like they really were the huge part of it. But I don't think so. I would not want to be that commander's job that is in charge of all this stuff because they're going to blame him.
Yep.
Just mark my words. They're going to reach out to the Burning Man security group to help with the enforcement efforts.
We have political breaking news. This is the non-issue. We may not have an Olympics anyways if Iran keeps this going.
Oh, there'll still be an Olympics. Too much money involved in it.
There's too much politics in it too.
Mm-hmm.
But that is do you guys remember? You guys don't remember. You're not old enough. That one year, Jimmy Carter boycotted the Olympics for the United States in
72?
72, 70. No.
Was it 76?
Maybe 76. Because we were pissed off at somebody. I don't know who it was, but I'm sure all those people, those Olympians, were like, I hate you forever. So let's talk about Dallas. Because Dallas has new uniform standards. You can now.
Hold on, can I break in?
Break in.
We were both wrong. It was 1980.
1980. So that's why Reagan got over 400 electoral college votes in that following election.
So I just want to make sure that everyone knew me and Ken were both wrong.
Right on.
And not to jump in. So that officer that got attacked at Harbor Station, he actually did retire.
Did he die?
Because he died of COVID.
He died of COVID. Did he die?
No.
Rob will never admit it, even if it happened.
We don't know what happened to him, but he retired.
He retired in 2024.
Oh, no. You're talking about someone completely different, man. Because this guy died. This guy died of COVID. I'm telling you. You know what? Give me his name. Let's Google his name. You work on that.
Okay, I have his name right now. You want me to call it out over?
Yeah, call him.
Yeah, call him up. Let's get him on the air.
I'm not calling him like that.
Let me see.
I literally Googled his name right now, and no obituary or anything like that.
Go ahead and talk. I'm researching.
Bear with us, listeners, as Ken does his research.
I'm researching.
His name is Anthony Freeman.
That's not him. It was a Hispanic officer.
Right. So it's not the same officer that got attacked. That's what I've been saying this entire time.
The guy that you're talking about is not the officer that got attacked.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Yes.
No, he was the one that got attacked in the station.
At the front desk.
Yes, at the front desk.
Let me check that.
I'm going to have to believe Ken because Ken's a little closer to that time.
You're forgetting I worked at Harbor Station for 7 years.
That's fine.
And? Oh my God. And?
Ken, I want a full-blown apology on every social media platform when you realize I'm telling the truth here. As everybody on here is my witness. When Ken is proven wrong, I want everybody to blast him saying he owes me a full-blown apology.
Even if I was wrong, which I'm not, I wouldn't care.
Oh, here we go. Here, backtracking. All right, I see how
No,
it is.
I'm doing my research now. Talk, you guys. I'm doing research.
Let's talk about the
Lauren's
Dallas
leaving
uniform
us.
shift.
Hold on. You keep going, Ken. I'll go ahead and take your comments here. Lauren's throwing
Take
out
care,
some
Tom.
shade at us here. You ladies have a good night. What's that about, Lauren? Come on.
Wow.
She's being mean.
The night's
She's being
night's young. Why are you leaving us already? We got to talk about Dallas's uniforms.
I know.
And their nose
The
piercings.
nose stud. I will say I'm actually on board with the hats because my department allows us to wear hats.
I didn't know that a baseball hat was controversial. When did that become controversial?
Blame Ken. He's the one that put it up there.
What?
A lot of departments wear hats,
Yeah.
Stand by.
but I kind of draw the line at the nose studs and the finger tattoos.
This is what I got so far. Oh, shoot. That's not it. What happened to my thing?
Come on, Ken.
One officer involved in the arrest suffered a broken hand that required multiple surgeries and died due to complications from COVID-19. The desk officer was bloodied following the attack and was briefly hospitalized. So you take one, I take one. They were both,
no.
Oh, no. Wait, they were both involved in the fight. He ended up dying at the end. So, I mean,
The
that's just
officer
one.
that was attacked in the station did not die.
What was his name?
Anthony Freeman.
Hang on. Because that didn't come up in the article. I'm sorry.
Okay, as you're going, we'll bring up this one here. We got a Ken versus Rob. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove in court.
It's Black Rob.
Yes, get it right.
Black Rob. Okay.
All right. Well, Ken's doing that. Let's get into some Dallas stuff here. I want to bring this up. See Dallas's.
Yeah,
new-
bring that up because I want that done.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked they're allowing finger tattoos.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
it-
Let's talk. What are your feelings on the finger on the hand tattoos?
I think it's atrocious. Looks like a gang member.
Okay. I mean, are you talking? Any tattoo on the fingers
Yeah.
or on the hand?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Me personally, like sleeves. Okay, that is all right because I mean a lot of people have that, but finger tattoos, like why?
Well, what if it's a wedding band?
Why would you get a tattoo? I mean, I know people do it.
There's people who are doing it. People who are doing wedding bands on their fingers. What's the difference between safer than wearing a ring on patrol, isn't it?
Ooh, that
Well, they
is
have silicone rings. You can buy them at like any police store. Instead of it being
Stuff can
metal
still
band, it's
happen.
silicone.
I know, but this is just inked on your hand then. It's right there.
I say no.
All right. Let me go one step further because I haven't run into this. What if it's tribal, which is part of their culture?
Now, so
No.
then there might be exceptions to it, but I still say no.
I've never seen an exception to it. I always throw that one out there. That's an interesting one because there are a lot of cultures that tattoos are fine, especially on the hand, that kind of thing. I'm not in favor of it. I don't mind if they have the ring tattooed on their finger. I don't see any problem with that. I just had a guy come through. He had his wife's initial on his finger, but when he wore his wedding band, it covered that. So I figured that was fine. I don't like all the writing and stuff on the hands. I mean, I don't think that's professional, but where do you draw the line? I mean, is the sleeve professional versus on the hands?
I mean, because the thing is, a sleeve, like if you have a full sleeve, you could technically cover it up by either, long sleeves or, whatever people wear nowadays in the academy. You could cover it up.
You could wear gloves all the time too.
Yeah.
Okay, Job NASCO has, are tattoos an issue anymore for police? Used to be an issue in the military, especially the Marines. I see cops with tattoos all the time nowadays. It depends upon the department.
Right.
I can tell you, Southern Nevada, you're not going to have hand tattoos. There isn't an agency down here who's hiring anyone with hand tattoos. In the Pacific Northwest, hit or miss. It depends upon what agency you're going to. Some agencies allow it, some agencies don't. No,
I
LAPD
mean-
doesn't allow hand tattoos, do they?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I put a thing out on that just last week or something like that about the tattoo policy.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
do-
Yeah.
I do know some people that have neck tattoos, not like neck right here, but usually they're former military where it's on the back of their neck and it's kind of covered up by the collar, not really. And they got on. But yeah, I mean,
To what agency? To your current one or LAPD?
LAPD. There's a guy I worked with that had a neck tattoo like that. He was a Marine and he had like a neck tattoo it's basically like at the collar, so you could see it technically.
I can't remember.
But he
'Cause
got
I just
on.
put that up. I just put that up. I think you put a 3x3 patch on it, but I don't know if you can put one on your. Yeah, I think maybe on your neck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But this was definitely bigger than 3x3. So
Okay, go ahead.
No, Ken. Did you do your research?
I did. They keep mentioning the officer that died, but they don't mention the other officer by name.
Interesting.
I'm right.
Interesting.
You're not right per the articles. There's a phantom officer out there that no article is mentioning him by
Well, if you
name.
want to get semantics, it said the officer that was involved in the arrest.
He
suffered
was
a broken
he
hand
was
and died.
involved in the arrest.
No, he wasn't. The
one
officer
that-
that got
the one-
attacked in the station was not involved in the arrest.
The
you
one that
want me to go-
died did.
Do you
was-
want me to go like
I just pulled
step
it
by
up.
step on the whole incident?
I just pulled it up in the news. I just pulled up all the news articles. They said he broke his arm. He was involved
That
in
was
the
not
arrest.
the officer that got attacked in the station. So what happened? He got attacked in the station. There was an exchange of gunfire between the supervisor, who I know, and the suspect at the station. Suspect took off from the station. They chased him like a mile away. That's when the arrest happened. They got in a physical altercation. The officer that was involved in that physical altercation when the guy crashed, I think it was, that officer passed away from COVID, not the officer that got attacked in
Who-
the station.
Who was the second officer in the lobby that came to the officer's aid that was getting his
It was a
ass
supervisor.
kicked? Okay, so there were two officers in there.
It was a sergeant, actually.
So I'm just
But
telling
she
you
was
what the-
not involved in the arrest. 'Cause the
I'm just
arrest
telling
happened-
you. I'm just telling you what the news articles said at the time and what I pulled up now.
And I'm telling you, because I know, like, I talked to people that were involved in it.
Okay, I don't care.
I know everybody who's involved in it.
I'm just
Okay,
telling you
back
what the
on
news
track.
said.
We're coming
just
back to
telling you.
tattoos because we got comments rolling in here.
Okay, let's go.
Job Nasco. Okay, tattoos are mostly a concern for professional look, which it is. I think the military got so lenient with tattoos because they don't take away from the performance of one's duties. There's no argument there. It doesn't take away the performance. However, having that professional appearance is a big deal when it comes to law enforcement. And you're dealing with several different generations, several different cultures. You don't know who you're going to offend. So that neutral palette, if you will, on your hands, neck, and head is a little more professional than what we're starting to see going on.
If you also look at it too, LA historically and even still now, very clean cut look. Like, I mean, they still wear the same uniforms. There's no like lapel mic or, like that. It's very clean cut, like same uniform it has had for, dozens of years. Even like during, COVID in 2020, they allowed us to wear BDUs, but then they eventually took it away once COVID was over, I guess. Went back to the normal uniform where other departments, you could have outer carriers, load bearing vests, different uniforms and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But here's the reason it came up recently in the news was because LAPD was enforcing the policy. There's the policy says it spells out how you can cover tattoos, where you can have them, where you can't have them, and there's there's 3 officers that have personnel complaints for tattoo violations on LAPD. Now, yeah, they're going to border rights. The Dallas uniform thing with the tattoos, in Washington State, Donovan, there's all kinds of departments that have full sleeves, all this kind of stuff.
Yep.
And I personally, I don't like it. I just think it's not as professional as it should be. And you've got a hodgepodge of different artwork, people jumping out of cars, and they've got all kinds of different artwork. And then who's to say what artwork you can have?
Right.
What if you say, can you say something that's offensive like, MAGA? Can you have MAGA on a tattoo up in Olympia?
So most policies I've seen regarding that when they have the visible tattoos is that it has to be, they say, quote unquote, appropriate and that the chief has the final say.
So that's the catch-all, saying that chief has the final say, because who deems what's appropriate? You know,
Right.
it could be something is fine now, and then in a year, all of a sudden, this certain tattoo's inappropriate.
Right.
Yeah, and then what if your chief says it's an okay tattoo to have, then a new chief gets installed and he goes, I don't like
Right.
that tattoo.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it then discriminatory? Because what if somebody says Kamala for president? I mean, and you have Trump for president. You know people are going to get pissed off.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Again, it's a slippery slope. I don't agree with it. I don't like the look of tattoos, hands, arms. Yeah, I get you can cover them with sleeves, but I had one person go as far as, well, if they have it on their neck or on their hands, they could use makeup.
yeah.
All right, think about now. This is Nevada. Think about makeup in this 100 and some degree weather. Is that going to work in California and LA? Makeup
It melts
Not gonna
right
happen.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you guys talked about the hand tattoos. I am absolutely not going with that.
but
Yeah.
you know why that's creeping in more and more, because the standard is lowered more and more. That's now why you're seeing this ridiculous nose stud at Dallas Police Department.
What's that? And it doesn't say male or female.
Well, that's a nightmare. I mean, someone gets hit in the nose. I mean, that's just extra damage. I mean, come on. I mean, what are we thinking here?
I knew a supervisor at LA that I worked for that he had earrings when he would work.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In uniform.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because it doesn't say male or female.
It does not.
You can have what is it? Earring studs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The ladies wear them all. They're kind of subdued. They're not like all like big hoops or anything like that.
No.
But yeah, it doesn't say male or female in the policy.
Yep. This supervisor, yep, he wore earring studs. He also wore makeup, I think, too. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's not my thing. I'm not a fan of any of that. But I think the nose. I mean, when you start, because these are policies that are going to affect people that are already hired. People that don't have a job and want to be a cop, why do they give a crap? You know, here's the policies. Follow them or don't. Don't apply.
But I think departments are so hurting for people that's why that's where you're seeing stuff like this, where they're being a little more lenient and changing things.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't care if I'm hip. The policy, you need to read, if you're applying to be a police officer in any certain agency and you have tattoos or you have whatever you think is your personal thing, you need to figure out what the policy is, because the policy doesn't care about your feelings.
No.
The policy doesn't care about being cool. The policy doesn't care about what you think about what the policy should be.
Right.
And they're not going to change the policy because you have a hissy fit.
But to Rob's point, and what I said too, it's the lowering of standards, because right now Dallas is at 3,200 officers. They hired 300 officers last year. They're supposed to be at 4,000 officers.
Jeez.
So they're lowering the standard in order to get more applicants in.
Yeah. But what happens when 5 years from now? I mean, this is the whole debate on recruitment and hiring and things like that and standards. And they'll say, you know, it's just got to go with the times, man. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But the integrity of the people that are applying, you know, makes a big difference. Limiting piercings in uniform, I can understand. Because how can they get ripped out? Because how they can get ripped out in a fight or regular performance of duties. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what you don't see, you see the pretty little diamond stud on the nose, but you don't see behind it the post.
There's a post. You get hit in the nose, guess what? That's going through your septum.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever. Whatever, man. Can you imagine the first chief of police with full sleeves and piercings and all that? And they wonder why they don't take these, you know, officers seriously, because, and you know, the whole thing for me, uniform means uniform.
Yeah.
We're all supposed to look about the same.
Yep.
But hey, you be you. You be you, I be me. You know, and it's gonna be the summer of love, right, Donovan?
It's always a summer of love, man. Summer of love.
Of love.
Oh, jeez.
So, but at any rate, we don't have any other comments. I think Lauren
guys-
took off on us.
Have you guys made up? Is there any truce here? Anything like that? I mean,
Yeah, we're fine.
virtual
I know Rob
hug,
I
anything?
know Rob for years. Let's see here. Yeah, that nose piercing will really do some damage. You get punched in the nose. That is for sure.
Yep.
That's for sure.
I'm just saying, because Lauren was so triggered, she had to leave. She was affected by this argument that was going on.
Let's talk about her and then see if she's actually gone.
Right?
God, what about that Lauren, man? She just kind
I
of
know.
took off on us and
She bailed on us.
she didn't like us anymore. And I don't understand any of that. What did we do? What did we do?
What did you do, Ken?
This is part of it. We can have feisty discussions and things like that. Cat fight. Rawr.
Oh, jeez.
Lauren bounced out. It's me. Black Rob's biggest supporter.
Oh man.
I thought that was the only one who could be on my period. Well, wait a
She's
minute.
talking about
now.
you there, Ken.
Wait a
Whoa,
minute.
Lauren, anyone. Whoa.
There's a I don't know if you guys saw this debate. Was it Maine? Was it Maine where the guy?
It was Maine. It was Maine.
Oh my gosh! This guy claimed he's a transsexual. Is that the right word? Transsexual.
Oh, sure.
Transsexual.
Yeah, sure.
And he's running for. Was he running for Senate? Anyways, so he was at a debate. Anyways, this guy doesn't have a chance, but he had tweets where
You'd be surprised.
He said that he really had a lot of pain from his periods. And he would, I'm not going to go into it. But anyways,
It's
some
not
people-
just tweets. It was he did it. He said it in an interview.
oh man,
Jeez.
how do you what are you going to do with that stuff? But at any rate, oh wait, Donovan, you can be a menstruating person too.
Lauren, what did I do?
Donovan, what did you do, Donovan?
Wow.
Donovan. And she said menstruating person too.
Yeah.
Why are you? Do you feel picked on?
Me?
Do you feel judged? Do you feel judged?
I do not. No, I'm fine. I got very little feeling.
Got no feeling. No feeling at all. He's a political candidate. They cannot not give everybody equal time during the campaign. Those are like the FCC rules.
Yep. He was in the debate.
You get some weird people on there, and that's how he got on. But I don't know if anybody's seen this guy. He's just
Hey,
I'm
he
gonna look
ran
him up.
for office a bunch of times and lost.
and they asked him, "What makes you qualified to run for office?" He said,
That's what he
"I
said.
I ran a bunch of times and I lost, and I write books, or he writes music or books, something like that."
Books. It's like watching him.
Lauren has woken up. She has woken up now, and so, but at any rate,
man.
I think that's probably gonna do it for us for this evening. I don't know what we're gonna talk about next week, but it should be good. Something should come up.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how about that article or that video out of Milwaukee PD?
Oh, which one? Oh gosh.
Well, I gotta look this video up now. Milwaukee PD.
Yeah. It speaks to where our profession is going.
The video, if you haven't seen it, this is the guy with no shirt, right?
Yes.
This officer is on the street. There's a guy that he's gonna get in a fight with. He's got no shirt on. The bad guy has no shirt and no shoes, and he's wearing shorts. So he's basically, unless he's tucking the gun up his butt, he's probably not armed. and the officer goes up to him and like throws an air punch. I don't know what it was, some kind of air punch or something like that. And then the guy starts advancing on him, and the officer turns around and starts running away with the bad guy, the crazy guy, running after him. Fortunately, seconds after that, there was a police officer in the vicinity that saw what was going on and tased the guy. Down he went like a sack of potatoes.
Yep.
Thank God there were cops in the area, because the one who called himself a cop that actually ran away, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
There's a lot of embarrassment going on right now.
I'm glad Lauren is back. She's the unofficial fourth host of the show. She is.
Yep.
She is. And as far as that officer goes, divorce him. Can you imagine? Honey, was that you? Was that you on Instagram? Yeah. What? I tell people that I was not the biggest officer out there in the field, but I never ran from a fight. I'd rather get my ass beat than go run from a fight. You should see the other guy, whatever. Yeah, I never did that. That was flat out. I ran away. That was terrible.
That was embarrassing. Just even watch it. It was embarrassing.
Yeah, and there's other embarrassing videos out there. But at any rate, Rob, how can they find you at Crasher Rob?
Yep.
On Instagram, right?
Yeah, I don't really post much on there, but you can find me there.
If you want to follow Rob and he doesn't post and watch his account, that's cool.
You can send me messages on there. How about that?
How about sending DM Rob? You can actually
DM Rob.
Black Rob. And Donovan is a truth tracker on Instagram, as well as prepforduty.com. I'm LA Backgrounds 13, LA _Backgrounds 13. Don't forget the underscore. You will never find me. Policebackground.net, Police Applicant Podcast. Our next, we have a video a podcast episode that's up now. I can't remember which one it is, but it's a good one, I'm sure. I can't remember them all now.
They're all good. They're all good.
Yes.
Go to Police Applicant Podcast, guys. And with that, we will be back probably next week.